Hello, XCW Galaxy. 2020 has been very unique, to say the very least. Obviously, everybody knows what's going on in the world right now, and the coronavirus pandemic. And with this pandemic also brings challenges to everybody and everything, whether it's just everyday life, going to the store, or whether it's trying to maintain normal life. And to myself and these guys behind me, normal life is XCW. We're in a different location, a more private location. There's fewer people than normal, but we're going to do everything that we absolutely can to be able to provide some entertainment to you, the XCW Galaxy. Every guy here, including myself, have a commitment to our channel, to our fan base, and that's exactly what we're going to do here today. We're going to strive to do all we can to provide the best possible XCW entertainment to you that we possibly can. Ladies and gentlemen, your XCW superstars.
XCW! 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 XCW!
Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of XCW Ground Zero. Still in quarantine, still providing this amazing footage, this amazing event for you. And we have got one hell of an interesting match to start off Ground Zero right now. And, well, fellas, you hear the music.
Here's the story.
I have no words.
This is someone that you've probably seen in XCW a couple of times. The guy has never even gotten his own entrance until now, but it's a special occasion. We're trying to entertain our fans, so none other, ladies and gentlemen, than El Jabronio.
A fan favorite.
I suppose.
Of what fan?
The entirety of the backstage has told me that this is their all-time favorite wrestler.
And there he is, El Jabronio.
Oh my gosh. Man, he's fired up.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Looks like he bulked up a little bit, too.
Man, those Brody got big.
We've never seen his entrance, so we've never seen his entrance jacket, but...
Oh my gosh. He's definitely electrified.
He's raising the roof.
Definitely not green, so to speak.
No, but he might be feeling a little blue.
What in the world? What are we watching right now?
This is all for the XCW fans.
I hope they enjoy it because I have my
Concerns?
yes, a little bit,
Doubts?
a little bit.
I just want to know who this man's facing.
Well, I'll tell you right now, it's someone that if I were in El Jabronio's shoes, he's been in a pretty bad mood lately. I don't know if I would want to cross the former boss of XCW.
There it is.
As he goes one-on-one with Fletch here, and you have to be a little concerned about El Jabronio's well-being at this point.
What is El Jabronio's mindset, you think?
He's got to get to that finishing move. He's got to use that splash, that Jabroni elbow. All right.
I was gonna say it's probably like arriba. But Fletch has not been in a great mood since Midwinter Warfare. Not really sure what's going on with him, but I wouldn't want to necessarily be in the ring with him right now, especially after taking that loss at our last Ground Zero against All-American Brady Branson. And now, here he is going one-on-one. Like he's went all the way back to the bottom of the card, and he's wrestling El Jabronio.
I mean, do you think maybe El Jabronio can come out with the win here?
I mean, with the amount of bad luck that Fletch has had lately, it's possible.
Fletch is currently on a losing streak.
He is.
I'm going to say El Jabronio comes out on top in this match.
This is...
Wait, what's El Jabronio doing here? Is he leaving? He's not even going to wrestle the damn match. He gave up.
No.
He just...
I think El Jabronio is mocking Fletch.
He's just trying to be like his hero.
He's his fan.
He's Fletch's biggest fan.
Bumping uppercut right off the bat.
And goes for the cover.
1, 2.
Did this just really happen?
Are you kidding me?
I've never been more disappointed in a fan favorite.
I cannot believe this just happened.
XCW Galaxy, if you haven't punched that notification bell, I don't know why you haven't yet.
Yeah, I don't know if this is exactly subscribe worthy, but don't worry. We have plenty more action to come, including a major main event for the XCW New Age Championship. We know it's going to be an I Quit match between Evan Phoenix, defending the championship against the All-American Brady Branson. And you know, these guys have had a hell of a heated feud throughout the end of 2019 into 2020. And tonight, they're on a collision course. The two are going to meet for the New Age Championship, and not just any match, but an I Quit match. You want more XCW information? Check out our Facebook. Well, alright guys, it's time for a little bit of tag team action, and I'm excited. The tag team division has definitely sparked up a bit in late 2019, early 2020. Heart of Storm, Starstruck Entertainment, and then we even have a brand new team, Blackout Edition, with Genocide and Hazard. But here's a mainstay team that's been in XCW for quite some time, and we're talking about Psycho Circus Clown and Eternal Darkness, the Dark Carnival.
That is very true. Of course, the Dark Carnival, always ready to go out there and put on a show for the fans, and despite everything going on in the world here, Psycho Circus Clown, Eternal Darkness, no strangers to putting on a show.
And Psycho Circus Clown has got to try to rebound from his loss at our last Ground Zero as he went one-on-one with Grim Reaper. And here he is back with his tag team partner, Eternal Darkness, and they're looking to get a win here at Ground Zero.
And I'm sure Eternal Darkness is trying to rebound from some loss one time or another.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He's been on a little bit of a hiatus. We haven't seen him since the Xtreme King 2019.
But they're going against a formidable team, a team that, they have a lot of recognition. They're a former tag team champions. We're talking about none other than Frantic Jesse Justice and Void himself, the Ward, and they're on their way to the ring right now. And although they lost to Blackout Edition, Genocide and Hazard at Midwinter Warfare, I don't think it's the last of the Ward. I think that the Ward's going to bounce back, and they're going to be major players in the tag team division in the upcoming season.
They are definitely competitors. Anytime that you have Jesse Justice in his unorthodox style, the tutorship of Herbert there, and then former XCW champion and Void. You know, these guys combined make a formidable team, and definitely is going to be very interesting in the tag team division this coming season.
And you know Void's got some energy. I mean, he's hungry, right?
The man's always hungry.
Well, he looks like he's all business tonight, and they want to get back on their winning ways after that loss at Midwinter Warfare, and they have an opportunity here to knock off a veteran team in the Dark Carnival. And look at that Void, a ball fire right off the bat, ready to go.
And he's just throwing Circus Clown to the ground.
God, look at the air he got on that elbow.
A heart stopper elbow, and that's exactly what it's going to do to you.
It looks like Circus Clown's trying to swim away from him.
And Void
puts Circus Clown in the corner, but Circus Clown tags in Eternal Darkness here.
And a nice clothesline there from Void to Eternal Darkness. Took his head right off. And
Void quickly to capitalize, putting a leg submission there.
Kind of like a calf crusher type submission there. And this could be it. Eternal Darkness could tap right now, and this could be the end of the match. He let it go a little early, though.
Void maybe not done with Eternal Darkness yet. He wants to make sure that he gets the entirety of the momentum back on the Ward's side here before continuing on in what's going to become this 2020 season. As Eternal Darkness rolls over to this corner and gets Psycho Circus Clown.
Jesse Justice also, alongside Psycho Circus Clown, probably trying to avenge a loss from our last Ground Zero. And a losing effort against the New Age champion Evan Phoenix. And now here he is with another opportunity. He could, right here, avenge that loss and beating the Dark Carnival.
It's very true. It looked like he was trying to get some hairstyling tips from Psycho Circus Clown before taking advantage of it and putting him in a headlock, getting him down, biting him.
Jesse Justice is just so unorthodox, and then you put somebody as unorthodox as Psycho Circus Clown in the ring too, and you just have all kinds of weird stuff going on, and that's exactly what's going on right now.
And not only that, you're in Psycho's position right now, and you're fighting 2 against 1 between the team of Herbert and Jesse Justice.
That's right, that's true.
And he's biting him again.
Oh my God.
The ref needs to get on this, get Herbert out of the ring, get Jesse Justice back here.
And thus far in this match, the Ward is definitely in control. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to learn more about the team, the Ward, or Jesse Justice, or his multiple characters, go to our official website, xcwrestling1.wixsite.com/Shelbyville. Has all of our information. Obviously, with the pandemic going on right now and all the things that are going on in the world, we don't really have necessarily upcoming events. Everything's kind of up in the air right now, but we're trying our best to provide you with some entertainment, which is why we're here with Ground Zero. But there's plenty of other information, bios and stats about each of our participants here in XCW, and including event results of every show recorded in XCW history. So there's a lot to check out there.
Definitely, and there's a lot to check out in this match. Is quick switch of the teams and Void going for a cover, getting a 2 count there on Eternal Darkness. Seems to be needing to take a little bit of a breather.
It was a 2 3/4 count. It was the closest 2 count, one of the closest I've ever seen.
And there's nice DDT driving Eternal Darkness's head into the mat. That could be it here.
He's not going for a pin. It looks like he's going for a submission here.
That's a little unorthodox for Void. He broke out 2 submission moves in this contest.
Sometimes I've noticed whenever you're wrestling
within range, though, Psycho Circus Clown gets the tag here.
And I think it caught Void off guard. I don't even think that he knew that they had tagged until Psycho was giving him a boot to the face.
And it looks like he was trying to check on him and then dropped an elbow.
That was almost it there. Psycho almost put Void away. What an upset would it be for the Dark Carnival to knock off the Ward? 2 losses for the Ward in a row.
It definitely would hamper the momentum that the Ward's trying to build up here going into the 2020 season, and I don't know if they'd be able to rebound from it.
There's a lot of stiff competition going around nowadays with the tag team division, and taking a loss right now would be definitely detrimental to the Ward.
Absolutely. And Void just cannot seem to figure out a way to put Psycho Circus Clown away. Another near fall.
Looks like Psycho's circus balls are acting up. Oh, I felt that one. A little tingle on the tickle. A little tingle tickle on the pickle.
If the Dark Carnival wants to be serious contenders for the tag team, Psycho's just going to have to stop clowning around.
There's so many puns. I'm pretty sure the last Ground Zero, that was me that was being punny. But you guys are definitely getting me back here. Jesse Justice now is just taking control of Psycho Circus Clown. And better side effect by Jesse Justice. Once again, Void's tagging in. Smart by the Ward, keeping the fresh man in at all times. Tagging back and forth frequently.
Yes, very smart here, and allowing Jesse Justice to get a little bit of a breather is...
You said about disaster piece.
God.
And that could be it right there. 2 and a 3. Disaster piece puts Psycho Circus Clown away, and the Ward walks away with a W. And well deserved. They controlled most of this match. Not a big surprise.
Not only that, but it gives the Ward forward momentum whenever the shows start back up again, and now they're going to have that to drive them forward for the tag team titles.
Yeah, the Ward were definitely the ringleaders in this circus.
Oh boy, here we go. Well, I'll tell you what. There could be future contenders for the XCW tag team titles. As you know, Heart of Storm are the tag team champions. They got to keep Ward in the back of their mind. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we still got plenty more to come, including an I Quit match for your main event. But first, have you checked out XCW's Instagram account? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got more one-on-one action here. And you hear this music, ladies and gentlemen, the Rambler, Brogan O'Shea, Mr. Money in the Bank is on his way. Brogan in the Bank. And, well, fellas, what do you think? When's he cashing in?
You know, the thing about Money in the Bank is I feel like you have to wait till the most opportune moment to cash it in. And as of late, nothing like that has come about. I think he's going to wait the last possible moment.
Maybe.
Okay. Currently with the XCW Championship situation, it's kind of a little in-between area or whatever.
Yeah, currently there isn't even a champion to cash in on.
Which is a real disadvantage to Brogan in the Bank here, because how unprecedented would it be if during quarantine, Brogan in the Bank busts out and cashes in? You want to talk about an unsuspecting moment? You think everybody's locked down in their house and safe? All of a sudden, this Rambler from Dublin fucking just comes in with a ref and drags him in. Hey.
Well, Brogan O'Shea has a tall task at hand here on this Ground Zero. As you can hear, we are about to have the presence of none other than Tommy the Man Merriman, who has been on a mean streak. And now he's going to be in an even worse mood than the last time we seen him, because he took a loss to Brandan Hardcore Hobbs in a trunk match at our last Ground Zero. And now Tommy Merriman has got to try to avenge a little bit of momentum here and going against Brogan O'Shea.
Plus, what shape is Tommy in? As we saw at the end of our last Ground Zero, Brandan Hardcore Hobbs sped off and abducted Tommy. What did he do to him? It doesn't look as if physically there was much damage, but psychologically, sometimes that plays a bigger part.
And not only that, but this is definitely an XCW first. Brogan O'Shea and Tommy the Man Merriman in the same ring. Secondly, one of them is a veteran, one is the new buck. I mean, who has more to lose here?
more to lose would be Tommy Merriman taking 2 losses in a row after coming off the.
Yeah, but that's also Brogan O'Shea losing some momentum after becoming Mr. Money in the Bank.
That is very true. And of course,
look at that, missing with the hard right shot. 2 in a row there. Tommy finally comes out of that. And it looks like Tommy's setting him up for a forearm. Brogan O'Shea has him scouted. Nice. A ball of fire to both men to start this contest.
That's a young buck that does his research. You got to respect that. You got to respect that.
Brogan O'Shea now in control of Tommy Merriman into the corner there. What's Brogan O'Shea got in mind?
So he's going for a splash. Oh.
Tommy just misses here and quick back on the attack with those fists in the corner to Brogan.
And he's going for that forearm once again. This time he got it. And it might have knocked Brogan O'Shea completely out.
He's motionless.
Get this man a beer. He needs to wake up.
1, 2, and Brogan O'Shea with a 2. I thought that put him out. Thought he was about done for there. Tommy Merriman now in control, stomping away at Brogan O'Shea. This is a pretty even matchup. This is anybody's game right here.
That it is, not giving anybody a moment's breath, but Brogan O'Shea going downstairs a little bit, down to the south coast to get the upper hand and lining Tommy Merriman up.
And Brogan O'Shea going to the second rope here, and nice! Dropping the elbow into the heart of Tommy Merriman. Can Brogan capitalize here and get a 3? 1, 2, and a kick out from Tommy Merriman. Barely.
Beautiful ring awareness there, being able to grab the ropes immediately after that kick out, making sure Brogan O'Shea must take his time to recover. As Tommy Merriman now capitalizes on that brief moment that Brogan O'Shea stuttered.
Well, I guess it's kind of even now, isn't it?
Oh, pressing all of his weight down on Brogan O'Shea's head. Oof.
Just driving his face into the canvas cannot feel well for Brogan O'Shea.
And Tommy's got something in his mind here. Could he be setting him up for the kill switch?
And he is.
Kill switch. And he's just one heartbeat away from a cyclone and putting away Brogan in the bank.
It's very true. Tommy Merriman methodically picking up Brogan. Brogan smartly, hey, listen, another hit to the south coast. But
how's the referee letting this stuff go?
You know what? I kind of appreciate this. Let's entertain. Let's let them fight. Let's see what happens. But at what point does the ref need to step in?
Brogan with a splash in the corner, bringing Tommy out. What's he got in mind here? Nice.
Oh, Belfast Bulldog for the Rambler.
Goes for the pin.
2. Oh, and another kick out. You got to wonder how much punishment can these men take in this match.
Absolutely, yeah.
Hey, this match is coming at you quick and fast, hard, and definitely hasn't disappointed its expectations.
Absolutely.
Brogan getting a little lippy here with the referee. Needs to watch what he's saying, you know. Already 2 low blows, and Tommy Merriman pulling him around.
No, Tommy's going for that cyclone, just as I said. If he can pull the trigger on this, and it looks like he has, and that could be what Tommy needs to put Brogan away.
2, and a 3 count.
Oh, wow.
Brogan in the bank goes down yet again. Still hasn't been able to pick up a win here at Ground Zero.
Hey, that's all right. Tommy Merriman needed this win coming back from that truck match, and it was anyone's game. Tommy Merriman is a seasoned vet. It's not so easy to put him away. You just go back on our YouTube page, you can see all of Tommy Merriman's content, and you can do that right now. And, well, guys, let's show them exactly where they can find it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, action continues to roll on here, and we have got a very unique, never-before-seen one-on-one match here, and on his way to the ring is none other than Brandan, the bad man Stickle, and he is going one-on-one with Brandan Hardcore Hobbs for the very first time ever. Thoughts?
You know, Brandan Stickle picked up a win last Ground Zero. So he has that kind of momentum going forward. And then you have Dorgan, who got cheated out of his match with Patrick O'Reilly.
Yes.
So you gotta wonder, what kind of heat are both of these men bringing to the table for this matchup?
What does Dorgan have to do with anything?
It's a good question.
Here's what I have to say. Brandon Hardcore Hobbs and Brendan the Badman Stickle both picked up victories in the last one.
Absolutely, yeah. Brandon Hobbs threw Tommy Merriman in the trunk.
That is very true. Both of these men have been former XCW champions. Both of these men are worthy XCW Hall of Famers.
Absolutely.
Both of these men will put everything on the line whenever it comes to entertaining the XCW galaxy.
That's right.
And I think we're getting ready to see that.
I just can't believe that we're getting an opportunity to see Brandon Hardcore Hobbs and Brendan the Badman Stickle in the ring, one-on-one, for the very first time. And we're providing that for you on a ground zero, nonetheless. So, I'm stoked.
I definitely think that both of these competitors would have been excited to work with each other for the very first time. And what better opportunity, you know?
Absolutely. Brandon Hardcore Hobbs is back, ladies and gentlemen, and he's going one-on-one with Brendan Stickle, and we have that for you. But there's something else, guys. There's something else we're not adding. Something we haven't mentioned. There is a special guest referee in this match, and that special guest referee has a lot of history with both men. And that special guest referee, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than Fletch, the man who knocked off Jabronio earlier tonight. Now, special guest referee and a man who used to be his partner in Legion of Monsters, Brandon Hardcore Hobbs, and Brendan Stickle. All three men were also former members of the royalty.
It's very true. I'm surprised Fletch can pull this double duty after the energy exerted during that Jabronio match earlier.
And not only that, imagine the heat between Brendan Stickle and Fletch.
Looks like Brendan's starting to work on both shoulders here. Noticing there's a little bit of a gash in Hardcore Hobbs' shoulder already.
We have sustained that from the trunk match, that hellacious trunk match at our last ground zero.
Hardcore Hobbs here getting a nice wrench on Badman's arm here. Rolling him over.
What has Brandon got? Monero!
That's a lot of weight going on a little arm.
And, you know, it's going to be hard for Brendan Stickle to get that educator. Or even the page turner, for that fact. With a bummed arm. With Brandon Hobbs dropping all of his weight down on his arm and his shoulder.
Yeah, but Brendan going back to the shoulder here a little bit, clamping down on that injured shoulder.
And Fletch, so far, is calling it right down the middle. He is right there for all the shots. You got to give him credit for that. And now Brandon Hobbs in the armbar. Fletch checking on Hobbs, trying to find out if this is going to be the end of this match. His shoulder's down. Nice job there by our special guest referee. Checking the shoulders once again. 1, 2. And once again, Brandon Hobbs. Fletch in position, trying to check for Brendan Stickle.
Can't choke. Come on, lay off the choke.
Brandon goes to the choke.
To regain control here, and heavy clubs to the back of Brendan Stickle as Brandon Hobbs is taking a little bit of a breather, slowing the pace down a little bit.
And a hard chop and punch combination here from Brandon Hobbs. Brendan Stickle had to use the ropes to stay to his feet here, and another good call by a ref. Once again, still calling it down the middle. And like, I guess the fact that he has history with both men kind of puts it in a situation where he would have to call it down the middle.
Well, you also have to think of the fact that Fletch has not been himself lately. We have evidences from the last ground zero,
right,
and from this ground zero.
Absolutely.
So, what motives could Fletch have to referee this match? I know he had problems with Brendan Stickle at one point. With the flaming table match off the stage. I mean, these are the kind of things we have to look at. We have to look at the bigger picture.
Right.
Brendan Stickle capitalizing on Hardcore Hobbs, tripping up there in the ring, getting some stomps in the corner, picking him back up. Going for that Heisman slam.
He absolutely did, and that could be it, too. No, wait, only a 1 count.
kicked out at 1, but Brendan Stickle quick on it again. Getting him back up.
And that could spell the end for Brandon Hobbs. 1, 2, what? He kicked out of Brendan Stickle's finisher.
What is it going to take to put the Wolfman away?
Brandon Hobbs kicking out of Brendan Stickle's finish. And Brendan, is he going to the well one more time, or is he trying to set him up for something else? It looks like he's going for that page turner, another book, or another play out of the book of Stickle.
But he's noticing a page turner is not going to put him away, so he's going for it again.
And that time, that one definitely laid out Brandon Hobbs. This could be it. 1, 2,
3.
There it is.
There we have it. Brendan the Badman Stickle prevails over Hardcore Hobbs.
And you would have to say that's somewhat of an upset. I mean, nothing against Brendan Stickle, but a seasoned vet and a multi-time world champion in Brandon Hardcore Hobbs, especially coming off the match that he just had at Last Ground Zero with Tommy Merriman. It's amazing that Brendan Stickle could pull this one off. Brendan is on a hot streak.
That he is. Definitely, he gave his respects there to Hardcore Hobbs and goes to leave the ring.
He definitely has something to take back to his tag team. That's for sure. He has 2 wins that he's coming off of. This man is hot.
It's very true. Also coming up, ST4. We never know. Coming in hot could be a very motivating thing.
Well, next, ladies and gentlemen, we're supposed to hear from our XCW Xtreme Champion, Patrick O'Reilly.
Start of this show, so I decided to take the night off. But I got something for you guys. So tonight, I decided to take the night off because I am the star. I'm star of this show. I was the star of WrestleMania, and I am also the star of Halloween Havoc when I won this. I'm even the star in Red, White, and Crude. I was the star of that. Me. Nobody else. And I will remain the star because there ain't nobody on my level. So, me being the star, it shouldn't be Patrick O'Reilly. It should be Patrick, the amazing O'Reilly. Because there's no one on my level. Red, White, and Crude, that ain't nothing.
Do you think that I could get some chuggy chuggy? Maybe it's a little finger. You might let your bullet in for flavor. I got the studio till the next song says ya. And can I get a little sip sip? Looky looky. Maybe just a little looky looky. Hey, what you say? Doesn't matter anyway. You won't know another 'cause you're getting with me. What are you doing out here? I got a fever for the flavor of the cool shit. And then I'm in shit. They pay attention. Gonna take a booty to the booty down.
fix it. I don't have time for this.
You're a star! Look at these people. Is that man a star?
No! Boo! Boo!
What? Is that man a star?
Boo! No!
No!
Yes, I am. I beat Brandan Hobbs for the New Age title.
Okay. Living in the past,
I'm not a
always
young pup no more.
if it weren't for Jeff Buster, you would have never been an XCW to begin with. And now I'm back. I'm out of quarantine. I even have COVID-19, and I plan to give it to you. But I'm gonna give it to you a different way. I just want to prove you could have been a star. You could have been a real star. And I'm not talking about the kind of star that loses his match at Summer Mania. Yes, Summer Mania.
Not WrestleMania.
In 13 seconds. You're a goof.
Goof.
You're a goof.
Goof. I'm a 4-time champion.
You're a 4-time champion of what?
One. I've been a tag team champion once, New Age twice, and now this. That's a 4-time
How many world titles have you won? You know how many world titles you would have won if you would have stayed with Buster?
0.
You're too busy at home making more kids. You're more worried about what's going on elsewhere to be a real star, to be a real champion. And I could have helped you. Now, I cannot help you become a star. But there's one thing that I could do to help Patrick O'Reilly. Do you want me to help Patrick O'Reilly?
Yeah!
Do you want me to help Patrick O'Reilly?
No.
I'm gonna help you. I can't help you become a star. The only thing that I could do is help you from having more children.
Yeah!
Tell Jughead I said hello.
It's the last time that I ask why. I'm overlooked and I'm passed by. You can't grasp my shit, that's fine. Can't see the truth through glass eyes. You're half blind. In fact, I'm on my way to the back nine. I'm coming out swinging the man on a mission and breaking new ground like a landmine. Can't stop my ambitions, can't stop my commitment. My very existence is winning the game. Every minute I'm giving, I'm thinking of living the different. You live it the same, a vivid display. What are you thinking? I'm building the vision, you're thinking the grave. I'm in a position to have an opinion. Don't need your permission to give it away. Give it a rest, this is the end. You cannot prevent what you're fighting against. We live in the shit, we didn't pretend. We're the percentage you'll never forget. Look at the math, look at what's left. You can't represent what you couldn't accept. Since the beginning I knew you were ignorant. That is the difference you can't understand. What would you do with nothing to lose? Nothing to live for but something to prove. You don't have a clue, you got it confused. You couldn't walk 20 steps in our shoes. Every minute you took a review. Can't run from the truth, it's coming for you. We are the many and you are the few. We are the few. So you may want to take this time to pack a suitcase. We're coming, you're going, cause we are the chosen. Yeah, this is our moment, you're too late. That's it, I have spoken, I told you it's hopeless. You thought I was joking, but when did I laugh? The smile you noticed was me overflowing from joy and emotion from ending the past. Sending it back like something was open, like something was broken, it went in the trash. Day one is over, the future's approaching, the embers are glowing, we're spreading the ash. We're flipping the script, spinning the shit. You're in the victim, 6-6 in the kick. You finish the 10, I'm swinging the miss. You're dead in the wind, cause your wings have been clipped. We're giving it lift, you're wishing you did. You're stuck in the middle and sinking again. You are the end, we are where it begins. We are the future.
The XCW New Age Championship is on the line here in our Ground Zero main event. And it's not just any match, guys. This is an I Quit match.
I can't think of a better stipulation to kind of feed the fire a little bit in this rivalry between the New Age champion Evan Phoenix and his former best friend, Brady Branson.
And I'm going to tell you that if Brady Branson finally doesn't do something to stop Evan Phoenix, I'm going to quit.
You know, up here we're all getting a little tired of the Resurrection Phoenix.
It's not even that.
His recent attitude and treachery
Yeah.
to the ones closest to him.
He's just been... What's the word? He's been an asshole.
I don't think you could say that.
Sorry, this is a kid's show. Don't repeat
Family
that.
friendly.
Well, I think if you ask Evan Phoenix about his current state of mind or his attitude towards XCW and the XCW Galaxy, his answer would be
No comment.
that he's an asshole. But nonetheless, that asshole is defending his XCW New Age Championship in this match, and it is an I Quit match, and I believe it's the first I Quit match that either one of these competitors have ever faced off in, or ever been in, as a matter of fact. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if this is necessarily going to be the nail in the coffin in this rivalry or not, but definitely this is an opportunity that Brady needs to take advantage of, not only to add another championship to his stat, but to honestly kind of prove to Evan Phoenix that he's not a pushover. Evan said back at Halloween Havoc that Brady Branson has always followed in his footsteps. It took Evan Phoenix to go out hurt in high school football for Brady to step in and take his place and become a star. Same with XCW. It took Evan Phoenix to leave for a short period of time to go to the Army. It's for Brady Branson to step into his place and take over. And Evans always felt like the Brady Branson has always followed in his footsteps, has always taken his spotlight. Now, this is an opportunity for Evan to shut those critics up and defeat Brady Branson a second time in a row, beating him at Midwinter Warfare and now possibly here. But it also could be Brady Branson once again stealing Evan Phoenix's spotlight.
And that's the thing with this whole storyline. Both times Evan Phoenix is talking about the times that he's quit so Brady can step in. See, in this kind of match, that's what Brady's looking for. It's all mentally in here.
But I got a question. If Brady wins this match and becomes the New Age champion, wouldn't that also just be him literally following in the steps of Evan Phoenix again?
It would, but the biggest issue, the biggest thing that Evan he's stuck on is the fact that he always steals his spotlight. In his opinion, he's always getting his spotlight stolen by Brady Branson. And though Brady doesn't necessarily look at it that way, at this point in time, why wouldn't Brady want to steal his spotlight? He has a coveted XCW New Age Championship that he could add to his stats. that he can add around his waist. And as you can tell by these hard shots, this match is more than just the New Age Championship. This is personal.
This is very, very personal. Of course, best of friends for almost 20 years, and all of a sudden a snap. Turn of Evan Phoenix.
And there's so much more that meets the eye. We heard Midwinter Warfare. Brady Branson took us into a home that the two had shared and said that Evan just fell off. He stopped caring. He stopped paying bills. He stopped cleaning. And then uprooted everything and left Brady Branson for it all. And their friendship, wait a second. Is Evan just taking the ball and going home here?
Hey, listen.
If he leaves, technically he quits. That would mean Brady Branson be champion, right?
I believe Evan Phoenix, if he doesn't say anything, can rightfully have a claim to the title without that.
Oh, and Brady Branson trying to go to the outside to stop Evan Phoenix, but Evan Phoenix just tripping Brady Branson up a little bit here. And he's taking advantage of it in a hard shot with the New Age Championship to the face. He's probably got XCW New Age Championship imprinted across the side of his face.
Right next to that USA print. Evan Phoenix definitely luring Brady Branson into that trap there and gaining the upper hand on this.
And now he's working on his leg, and Brady's size and stature is what helps him in the ring here in XCW. And if he don't have a leg to stand on, he has no way to defeat Evan Phoenix. And as long as he continues to work on that leg, and say he puts him in a submission and he quits, it's over.
And don't forget about the award show. Look what Evan Phoenix did to Brady Branson at the award show. Again, he gets over
Pierce
on
Six
Brady.
Brawl in the middle of a damn award show.
Yeah, and of course, Evan Phoenix gets over again with another cheap shot.
Yeah, I want to say he took a cut to the face. I mean,
Evan Phoenix looking for the...
Oh, nice job by Brady Branson there.
Evan Phoenix was looking for the series sweep on Brady Branson, but Brady just wasn't having it.
Can you imagine that middle rope made of wire slapping across your genitals, and now you're getting beat with a broom?
Some would call it unnecessary.
Oh!
I would call it payback.
Oh, man, he's swinging for the fences and knocking it right out of the park.
And as you can see right there, throughout this match, the referee is going to be asking the competitors if they quit. And he just asked Evan Phoenix, and Evan Phoenix is not ready to give this match up just yet.
Brady Branson uses that broom handle right on the kneecap of Evan Phoenix before Evan Phoenix wisely using his legs to knock Brady off guard here.
Did you see the whiplash of Brady's head bouncing off that ring? And now they're taking it up near some of our audience members here. And and he's landing on just straight rock there. There's no grass there. That's rock.
Oh, man. The amount of force that it takes just to land on grass, let alone rock, unforgiving stone.
And you have to wonder how long all of this pent-up anger has been just brewing in Evan Phoenix's head. Because prior to him not being the hero anymore, they killed Psycho.
He just slammed Evan Phoenix's face into that gravel.
Off the apron of the ring here, Evan Phoenix's face cannot feel well. I know, because it's killing me.
And once again,
God.
It worked for him the first time. Why not try a second time? And now he's got a foot across the throat, and he doesn't quit. He's not going to quit yet.
Oh, and he just walks across Evan's throat. A man of Brady's size, that could have crushed his larynx.
And Evan is definitely feeling the effects of that now, as Brady tries to pull Evan back to his feet. And what does Brady have in mind with Evan here now? Got him over an air conditioning unit outside of the mainstay arena. And he's going up top. What has he got in mind here? What has he got? Oh! And Evan Phoenix with a hard right shot to the face. And is he going to suplex him off of there? What's he going to do with him? And he just...
Oh my God!
Just dumps him.
Unceremoniously dumping him as he did at their friendship.
No. No, Brady does not quit. Referee can't.
Evan wants him to ask again.
And once again, Brady, no. He is not ready to quit this match.
America doesn't quit unless it's Nom.
Oh, to the midsection. Evan Phoenix dropping what looked like his heels down into the midsection of Brady Branson.
Definitely knocking the wind
That'd
out
probably
of
be
him.
enough for me to say I quit.
Brady Branson, though, fighting back against Evan Phoenix, throwing him across the length of the ring here. Trying to regain himself as Evan Phoenix looks to be looking for something special.
Yeah, Evan is underneath the ring, and he's on the search for something, but what in the world is Evan Phoenix looking for? That's a pair of scissors!
Oh my God!
A pair of scissors to the back of the head? And what in the world is Evan Phoenix doing now? It looks like he's cutting off the turnbuckle on the side of the ring here.
I know this is no disqualification, but this is too much.
Yeah, exactly.
The ref needs to stop him from doing this. Looks like he's gonna suffocate him.
I mean, that's solid steel straight to the face if someone were to fall into that.
Oh my God! It would cut you out. You wouldn't be able to see.
But now he's just trying to smother him with the turnbuckle.
Again, there's necessary, and then there's Evan Phoenix.
That is very true. Of course, Brady Branson can end all of this. All he has to say is those famous two words, "I quit."
Absolutely. That's all it would take.
The freedom fights on, though, as Evan Phoenix tries to plan his next maneuver. Brady Branson.
Yep. No, Brady once again will not quit. And with the mood that Evan Phoenix is in, and all of the things that's been said and done between these two former best friends, these guys will stoop to new lows.
Yeah. Yep. And the thing is there's no count out, there's no DQ. These men can sit there for hours,
Days even.
before one of them quits.
It's all who's the most stubborn, who can take the most pain.
And Evan's gloating. Evan's talking about how he's the star. He's there it is, just like I said.
God.
That's payback. That is 100% payback.
And I think Evan's out.
What is Brady Branson doing?
He's doing. It looks like he's attempting to use his bandana here to.
It looks like an American flag bandana. How fitting of Brady Branson, and he's got Evan pretty much out on his feet here after his face slammed into the exposed ring.
You gotta imagine hitting that metal as fast as he did. He's groggy.
Yeah, exactly.
He can't see.
It looks like he's finally just now starting to come to it.
Oh my God! Did he come to himself being tied up in that corner?
And he has nowhere to go. He has nothing to do.
And now he really can't see.
Wait, that's a bungee off the side of the ring! Listen to those shots!
Brady Branson just taking out all of his anger. And no, Evan Phoenix continues.
You gotta wonder, did Brady finally snap? What is going on?
That's it!
Oh my God!
Evan says I quit!
Brady, you gotta stop.
He's still going.
But the bigger picture, guys, Brady Branson is our new XCW New Age champion. The title just changed hands right here on Ground Zero.
It's very true, but it looks more like a reenactment of the Passion of Christ. Jesus.
Oh my!
Unbelievable!
God. I want to call him Brady the Better Man Branson, but I can't.
Oh, look at Evan
Look
Phoenix
at
is
those.
back.
Oh my God!
But it looks like I think Brady Branson realized what he did. He's helping Evan Phoenix up to his
There
feet.
might be some redemption left.
There might be a friendship to go after this. A shake of the hands.
Oh my!
But
oh my God! No! I'm
Beat the feet! Oh my God!
there is no forgiving that. Brady Branson just came out and mutilated Evan Phoenix. What a way to end off Ground Zero.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you joining us here for XCW Ground Zero, a brand new New Age champion. I'm shocked. We'll see you next time.